Hi, I'm Sue Badeau, and I'm here with some of my friends in Kenya to talk about the value of learning about attachment and trauma and resilience and tools for healing um, that for the work they're doing in Kenya. So I'm asking, first of all, Pastor Felix, if you would say a little bit for just about 1 minute, how has learning about attachment and trauma been useful to you and your staff in Nakuru, Kenya, where you're located?
Thank you so much, Sue. I'm Felix Chacha, Rehab Manager, Nakuru campus. I want to take this opportunity to thank God and also to thank you for your coming to Kenya and also to empower us on how we can work with the children with the trauma. And one thing that is working well and yet been approved to us that we are using daily with the children with the trauma is the window of tolerance. This one tool, window of tolerance, has really helped us because like right now, we have a child, where a girl, a 14 years girl, who was rescued with the police. And in police station, this girl did not say anything, even the name, even where she's coming from. So Agape was called to come in to do even what we can do so that we can this child can open up. So we have been having this child. This is the third week, uh, but the time we were taking the child, we told the police that if she will not open up, we'll return the girl. So now we have given this child the window of tolerance, and now he has told us the name because when we brought her in, he could not say anything. The child seems very, very traumatized, and he does not still trust anyone. He can just even mention one word and the girl will be silent even the whole day, the whole night, the whole day, the child cannot utter even one word. So the counselor who is working with this child has really been patient and given this child a window of tolerance just to build rapport and to build a friendship with this girl. And as per now, as we speak, the girl has opened up and he has told us the name and where she's coming from, even though yet he has not opened much. He had just told us the family is Nakuru, but the girl is still not mentioning any place. He just told us Nakuru and only the name. Even the class where he was schooling, not yet. So we are still being patient with her. And I know through giving this window of tolerance, the child is going to open up because we have seen that tool working for us plus many children whom we have already given this window of tolerance. Some of them have taken us even to the goose chase. We have gone. There's a girl who has taken us three places, whom is not their place. So there's another boy. So today the
Uh,
boy came.
I'm going to stop you, Felix. Thank you, because we're going to hear from the others briefly. But
Okay.
what I noticed, you have shared many times how the window of tolerance is a helpful tool for your counselors and your staff. And what you also showed just now was the importance of having patience and that this is a long and slow process. And just because you
Yeah.
don't get the results the first time, you keep trying and you keep trying. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to turn it over to Chris. And Chris, you're in Kisumu. Can you just,
Thank you.
thank you, Felix. Chris, can you also share how you have found the work on attachment and trauma helpful? Any particular tools that have been helpful at your work?
Thank you very much. My name is Chris Imo. I'm one of the rehab managers in Kisumu. I work with school and transition. Actually, in our campus in Kisumu, we deal with a lot of traumatized children, and we have learned a lot of tools and skills how to deal with these children, because one thing we have learned is that a traumatized child's brain does not function normally. Trauma has a way in which it affects the brain of a child. So this child will not function normally as a normal child. So we have acquired a lot of tools, especially to deal with a child who is escalating. A child who is traumatized will always act up in manners that are not usual. So we have learned to deal with a child who is escalating in the sense that we have to make sure we create a rapport between us and the child. We bridge the gap between us and the child, and we limit also, the distance between us and the child by connecting with this child in various ways. We have also learned that a child who is traumatized, most of them lack boundaries. They will ask for unusual favors. So we have learned so much in the way that you cannot say no to a child who is traumatized. No, most times brings shame, of which that's not the main goal. The main goal of correcting a traumatized child is to make them feel guilty of the action and not to feel ashamed, because guilt will bring in correction. So that's basically how we have learned how to deal with a child who is traumatized, especially in the area of escalating behaviors. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. So you highlighted that you form the connection, you form rapport, you connect with the child, and that you do everything possible not to shame them, that you help them learn, what they might have done, and then find another way, an alternate way to behave, but you do it in a way that's not shaming. So thank you for sharing that experience. And now, Clyde, I would love to have you chime in with how learning about attachment and trauma has been useful and helpful for you at your campus.
Okay, thank you. My name is Clyde Sechele. I'm the rehabilitation manager in Kitale. I deal with the school. We have the transition, we have the counselors, and then we have the pastors. As our mission is, we are in the process of reuniting these children back to God and back to their families. In doing that, it involves a lot of techniques and a lot of skills. So through SUS trainings and equipping us, we are, as a campus, we are able now to address various behaviors amongst the children. For example, we have been able to know how to calm down children with extreme behaviors. We have been able to handle children who have characters like stealing, those with anger issues, those who cannot settle down. But through the trainings, our team has been totally equipped, and on a daily basis, from the observation that we make around the campus, it is extremely working well. We understand the triggers. We develop ways on how they can release the outlets. And then we also provide opportunities for these particular children to master some of the measures they can use even when they are away from the campus. And one of the things that we have found more productive here in Kitale is about the pairs, whereby we allow for them to have a playful environment. We accept them as staffs. We are curious of anything that they raise, and we look into it with a lot of seriousness so that we can address it. And then we show empathetic to them. Whatever they have gone through, we try our level best to be empathetic with them and help them know how to come out from the situation that they underwent. So through the training, we believe as the campus of Kitale, both the parents and the other staffs that we are having, the training that we have received, the impact is really amazing and it's really working well. Most of the testimonies, even from the staffs, They are using some of the skills in the local churches where they come from. Others are using even at homes, in their own homes, and are finding the skills and the techniques doing actually very well. And then we can't forget about one of the things that has also helped us more is about connecting before correcting. We have had children who are very rough, but the moment we connect, we have find an avenue on how to correct that behavior in a loving, in a family way. I can also give a testimony like today. One of the counselor was sharing about a child who came to her and told her, I really wonder what kind of people you are at this campus because we disturb you. Sometimes we speak abusive language to you, but you people, you just talk to us. There's nothing you do and things just settle down. Unlike at home, you do a little mistake, you are beaten, you are thrown out. So the child was really wondering, we are seeing a very different picture from what we are used at home. And I was really happy about the recommendation that is coming from our own children. That one means that the training and the techniques that Sue has impacted in us, the staffs are using it on a day-to-day as we manage the activities within Kitale. Thank you.
Thank you, Claude. That's great. I love hearing your stories. Thank you for sharing.